Let's say you got this nagging heel pain that just won't go away. You actually have pain right on the heel there. Hurts a lot in the first thing in the morning, and you want to know exactly what to do. Well, listen up, because I'm going to show you guys the top 3 tips you can do to get in control of this pain. And also, before we get going, I highly encourage you guys to like and subscribe to Riley Rehab. I make videos every single day. Ensure you stay young, stay strong, and get your pain under control. So, with that being said, I'm going to show you guys what you can do to deal with plantar fasciitis. The first tip, and I'm going to show you guys right here, is you want to stretch out the calf muscle. And by that I mean, when you have pain here, in many cases the pain isn't from, or the pain is from here, but it's being caused because you have something tight higher up. So in a high amount of cases, people have tight calves or calves that could be a little bit more flexible. And just that little bit of flexibility gain that you get from this can actually get that heel pain under control, because if you imagine you're bending more here at the foot and you're bending less here, or sorry, you're bending more at the ankle and less at the foot. So with that being said, what you can do is you can sit here. I'm going to zoom back a little bit just so you can see. I'm going to sit here and I want to grab a belt, just something firm you can grab on, and then you hook it around your foot. So one thing that's really important with this, if you take a closer look at my foot, is I am hooking it below the toes. This doesn't mean that you never should pull on the toes, but I like to get the balls of the feet at first because that's focusing most of the stretch on the calf, and it makes it a lot easier and takes some of the pain away, especially if you have a lot of tenderness down there, because this is something you want to stretch pretty aggressively. So hold it there, keep your knees straight into the ground, hold this for 30 seconds to a minute, and do it every day. I'd say do it 5 times a day if you can, because you really want to get this guy flexible. Then tip number 2 is you want to actually work on the toe muscles themselves, because if you imagine this plantar fascia here, it actually connects and joins with a lot of the muscles that you would use to wiggle your toes. So you want to build the strength in that, because that's going to just load everything here, get it stronger, get you back to your normal quicker. So what you want to do is you want to have a towel rolled up here, and you want to slowly scrunch your toes to bring the towel in. Bring the towel all the way down. Just any old hand cloth will work for this. And you want to keep going until you get to the end, and then you just bring the towel back. Assuming you're using a standard towel, I would try to bring this back 5 times and do that 3 times a day. Although you do have to kind of realize where your limits are on this one. One other point is, if you want to make this more challenging, you can actually try to grip the towel. Try to actually pinch it as if you were to grip with your hand. You look at my hand here, as if you were to hold on to it. And that helps you really get in touch with those deeper muscles of the foot. So it really helps recover, really helps you develop awareness of the foot, which in many ways can make your pain less. Then last tip, and this is really important for you guys watching, because I know you're do-it-yourselfers if you care to watch this video, is you want to massage in moderation. And I really can't stress that enough, because I know I'm one of those people who, if somebody told me you could do this, you could massage your sore arm, I'd probably massage it to the point where the thing would get swollen. So you want to massage your foot for sure, but you want to be careful that you're not overdoing it. So what I recommend is you moving around, poking around in the feet, trying to find the tender spot. Most often this tender spot is right on the inner side of the heel, so the same side as a big toe, right here. And what you do is you can put some pressure on here with your fingers. I personally recommend just having all your fingers beside each other, and then just rolling back and forth in this direction, so going basically left and right. And as soon as you find the tender spot, this should start being really painful, or should at first be really painful, but then slowly feel better. That's a general rule with massage. And another detail I want to say, and this is the part I can't stress enough, is the moderation part. If you're doing this every single day for 7 hours, you're probably not only going to make your foot worse, but you're going to actually hurt your hands too. So I personally recommend, if you are going to massage, use your fingers and only do this for about 5 minutes a day. And this is most important because when your foot's already inflamed and swollen, there's always a risk that you could do a little too much and just flare yourself up more and actually set yourself back more than you would if you didn't. So while I encourage people to massage, I also want to make sure you guys know not to overdo this one. 5 minutes in total a day of massage is plenty. Doesn't mean you have to do 5 minutes in a row, but you do want to limit the amount. So spread it throughout the day. So those are the 3 tips there for plantar fasciitis. Hope you liked the video. If you have any other questions regarding this, you can feel free to leave a message in the comments, and as always, I'll see you next time.